fantastic. He made the right ball choice. Jim got him a little bit left with a stronger ball, and Jim was the man today.
Did you know right away that the bite was the ball to use?
Yes. Oh yeah. Anything where you can stay soft to the left to where Sean was playing, I thought was good. He just needed the ball up. Jim made a great call on this. He went and got it with a couple shots left, and that's what he used.
Is that awesome? And thanks to South Point once again for hosting us. This is the PBA World Championship, and the PBA is not about formats, and it's not about oil on the lane, and it's not about building these lanes or anything like that. The most important thing about the PBA and what the PBA is the players. And players like Pete Weber and Norm Duke and Parker Bowen and Walter Ray Williams and the people that were in this field, and to watch a guy like Sean Rash get by Pete Weber to be able to face Don Barrett. The PBA is Sean Rash, and what Don Barrett did this week is he beat all those guys all week, and he took home the title. And he's from England, and that helps define this World Championship and this PBA World Series of bowling. And this trophy is named after one of the greatest players of all time, Earl Anthony. And you're going to be able to have this thing forever. Congratulations, Don. Thanks, Don.
Here with Don Barrett, just won the World Championship. We saw Sean Rash defeat Pete Weber, and Sean Rash was bowling unbelievable. Did you think you could beat Sean Rash?
You know, no one can ever predict the future. I know they were both bowling good, and I had to come in. I had a good read on the lane with the bite. I haven't really used that ball all week because we didn't have enough oil for it. We came out here, there's a lot of oil in the lane, so that ball comes straight out of the bag, struck a lot on the left lane. It ran out of gas a little bit in the right lane, but, you know, it might come down to me being a little bit sensitive too. But, you know, you can't predict what anyone else is going to bowl. You just have to go and do your best, and that's all I did today, try to throw the best 10 shots I could, and, you know, I came out winning.
Yeah, Dom, this has been a week for you that you really could have made every show, and there were a couple of match plays that you fell off there at the end. What did it take for you to persevere and get through this whole week and then come out on top here today in the World Championship?
Yeah, that's a good question. It's been a really long week. I like the busy days. You know, I don't like hanging around too much. So going out bowling, learning from the mistakes you made, you know, enjoying also your victories, stuff like that. It's draining. Making sure you get a good night's sleep when you have to be up at 5 o'clock in the morning to go and bowl is tough. It's been a tough week, but, you know, it was a tough week for everyone. That was the good thing about it. It wasn't just me. It's for everybody. It's a reason to go home and be in the gym and be fit, so you have stamina, and that's all I tried to do, really. I had a couple of bad blocks in the evenings, which, you know, is a big shame for me. Said I could have made a few more shows, but got the one that was important.
Absolutely, and this week you've had a lot of help from your ball reps. Jim Callaghan was sitting right by your side. Talk a little bit about your relationship with the ball reps, and specifically Jimmy.
You know, Dell and Schlem are great. They come out, they help, they throw ideas around. It's a really tiring week. I mean, the fact that 3 of them were here says everything. It's so tough. I have a really good personal relationship with Jimmy. You know, he's going to come to my wedding in a few months' time, and you know, we're close friends. We talk a lot. I know Jimmy's not had the best year with his health, and I know this means almost just as much to him as it does to me. So to have him sit there with me through it, it's almost like having a family member there. You know, having an uncle or something like that. He's great. I can't say enough good things about all 3, but as I always keep saying to the other 2, Jimmy's my guy.
Jimmy is your guy. One last question for you, Dom. We'll let you celebrate this victory. You spiked the towel. We've never seen anybody spike a towel on TV before. What was that all about?
I got a little carried away, I guess. You know, for me, all week long, you try and keep your emotions the same. Don't have any too bigger peaks and valleys. You just try and be an even keel. Control your emotions. Control your breathing. Control your heart rate when you get to a situation like this. And I guess it all just came out at once. That's all I can say about it, really.
Well, that's pretty awesome, Dom. This week you joined us on our post-game shows, and we appreciate you being here at the World Series and representing Storm. Congratulations again.
Thanks to Storm. Thanks to everyone back there. I know they all work so hard. It's not just you guys who come out here and get all the glory, but everyone at Storm does a great job, and without them, I wouldn't be standing here now, that's for sure.
Jim Callaghan, great day for you today. Dom was your guy this week, and you even predicted Dom would have a good World Series, and he took the World Championship home, and he had to defeat Rash, probably the best bowler on TV today.
He bowled fantastic. I mean, Dominic worked really hard, and he deserved to win. He out-averaged everybody in the field by 5 or 6 pins. And he is my guy, but, I mean, it's all about Storm. I mean, we as a company did very, very well. We had somebody on every show. We've now won 3 events with the possibility to win a couple more. And it's been really good. Dell and I and Schlem did it was long, long hours and hard work, but, you know, when things like this happen, it's very gratifying, and it's great for Storm. I'm glad Bill was here. It's great because he used a bite, which is our newest release, and I think that'll spike that as well, just like Dom spiked that towel right on the ground.
Yeah, Jimmy, let's talk about the decision to use the bite. We haven't seen a bite on these 2 lanes this week. What was it about the bite that was the right ball for Dom today?
I think that the asymmetrical portion of the ball, and he knew that it wouldn't overreact when he got it to the right. The right lane had a little bit of friction on it, so he wanted to get something that when he got it there, it would just kind of roll off it. So, and it's funny that 4 or 5 days ago we drilled that ball. We sat down when we had the practice session for this event, and I said, man, I think a bite would roll good on this. And he gave me well, you know, they weren't super at the World Series just because of the way the ramps were, but I know I really have a lot of trust in that shape of that ball. So he drilled it and ended up being okay. So good for him.
Good week overall, Jimmy. Congratulations on a job well done.
Thank you very much, sir. Appreciate it.
Here with Stu Williams, fellow Englishman wins today. I know you and Dom are roommates. What's it like to see Dom come out and beat Rash?
Awesome.
Awesome to see him beat Rash. Did you think Dom could beat Rash, really? I mean, with Rash bowling as well as he was?
Of course. I mean, it's one game, and, you know, when the lanes change so fast on TV, and, I mean, Sean bowled fantastic, the 2 shows that we just bowled then, but it's one game, and, you know, Dom had that practice, and it's a long break in between games, and it only needs to change a little bit to go from the perfect ball reaction to, you know, not quite, and Sean got a couple of bad breaks, and Dom bowled fantastic, and the rest is history, as they say.
Yeah, I saw you cheering from back there. You were cheering on Dom with a whole slew of people over there off to the side that you can't see on TV. Did it almost somewhat kind of feel like maybe you won a title today?
A little bit, but no, not really. I mean, we had what we were calling the Don Barrett enclosure. We had my parents, we had Tina's parents, we had Wes Pye, Dell was with us for a little while. Then we had Amlato and Ildemaro. Yeah, we were, the foreigners were fairly well represented in the Don Barrett enclosure over there.
Well, that's awesome, Stu. Thanks for coming by and being part of this win. I know you're going to have a beer with Dom tonight.
Yep, Storm #1, baby.